Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. Okay, my name is Precious Ayorinde. I film of faith, relationship and lifestyle all the way from Dominica. Okay, so guys, today I bring you good tidings from the Lord as usual. I'm going to do the Lord's work today in this vlog. Yes, so today is the 5th of December. I'm giving you guys live hot as is hot. I give it to you hotness, fire of God. But I have somebody here that's going to be telling us how she grew her hair to the length that it is now. This length here, you guys see it on the screen. Some of you would have been thinking from the thumbnail that is my hair, but no, it's not this one. Not this one. This one is longer, but it's not. It's not this one. We're talking about one original natural hair. Okay, so if you guys really want to know what it's about, just sit and relax as I introduce to you the one and only. But before then, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Have you subscribed? Have you liked this video? Then I'll show you who is here. And guess what, guys, today is her birthday again. So you guys are going to wish her happy birthday for me in the comment section, but I've been talking too much, so let us see who this person is.
Hi guys.
Hi. So what's your name, beautiful lady?
My name is Esther, medical student at All Saints University. So
yeah, in the what?
In Dominica.
Yeah, in Dominica, in the Commonwealth of Dominica. So guys, that everything is for her, okay? Everything belongs to her. And the thing is that I've actually showed her on this channel before, but you guys are yet to see that video. So you guys are going to see this from ahead of that one. That one, so I showed you her hair. But this time around, I'm going to be asking her how she, like, how did you do it? How did your hair get to this length? How have you been able to maintain it? Has it always been long? Has she ever cut it? Like all sorts of questions. We're going to learn. You guys know that my hair needs help. So we need to learn so that, you know, our hair too can get there and beyond in Jesus' name. So Esther, how are you doing?
I'm very well. I mean, the weather is bright. My spirit is, you know, elevated.
Happy
birthday. Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel elated. You know, I never expected it.
You feel fulfilled?
Yeah.
So Esther, people have asked you so many questions about your hair, right?
Definitely.
Especially since you posted your pictures. Like guys, I'm going to be posting pictures of Esther's hair in all forms. But then she straightened her hair and I'm just like, is this her hair? So
sorry that I braided it up, you know. Mine has
you know when you have too much hair now, you just feel you feel big, you feel like I beg, what's that?
Guys, please don't listen to that.
I'm just joking. Okay, so she has braided it. You want to just put it down for us to just see?
Just quickly unravel it. I have to go out, so that's why.
You unravel me.
Yeah,
so guys,
I'll just stand up and show you.
You know, she just quickly did that to go out. Can you just see that? Ooh, just see that. Is it that you didn't like it straightened?
No, not like I don't like it straightened, but like that can be a tip for somebody too. Ideally, when I'm going out, I'm supposed to loosen it, so it kind of gives you that wave when you just press your hair. But where I'm going to, the kind of activities I will be doing, I might end up sweating, and when I sweat, the curls will come back again. So that's why I just left it braided, so that I can enjoy myself. Like yesterday was Sunday. When I took it, like on Saturday after doing it, so they wrapped it, you know the way they wrap the hair. When I wanted to shower, it was a struggle because water must not touch it. So I don't want to go through that stress for now. Maybe if I have to go out from early in the morning, then I can take it out again.
Okay, Esther, so let's start with the questions, okay? I'm sure people also want to know.
All right.
The first question is, like, what is the length of your hair?
Well, personally, I'll say a little below brush strap, then come down like 3 inches. Yeah.
Okay, so but you don't have the length in inches?
No.
Okay.
So I never cared for those kind of things.
Where was your hair when you just like started taking better care of it? Like around when?
I had this twist I did in 2019, and part of the reasons why I was curious and took pictures at the time was because I was using my tab. I did not have what they call it, a proper phone to take pictures. So I was curious, where was the twist reaching? So all I had on my tab, the front camera stopped working, so I only had the back camera. So I just put timer on and took pictures. So I was like, okay, while I'm at it, can I just see where it was at the back? So it was somewhere, you know, at the back of my neck, kind of. Yeah, I'll send you the picture too, so that you can just have it. So
Okay.
that was where it was. That was like the first official lens check that I've ever done.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so your hair, like, is it that your hair was always long, but you know, as time goes or the years went by, you just continued going long, or you just decided to start doing something that changed it?
Oh, that question is actually kind of interesting because when I initially started growing my hair, because I was on low cuts when I was really young, after I had lice infection, so they had to cut the hair. So for a long time, I was on low cuts. So when I started growing, I think around 2009, like the hair was picking up, it was growing. But at the time, there was no knowledge about me, natural hair care. I even hated washing my hair because of the fact that my eyes have to be closed and somebody is putting soap on my head. So I rarely washed the hair. Then when I now even washed it, you know the way we comb hair, just break everything. And yeah, so eventually it started breaking. That was after I hit the 2-year mark, where it was like growing fast, and it was, wow, your hair is growing really long. Then all of a sudden, the next question I was hearing was, did you cut it? Did you trim it? No, I did not do anything. The hair was just breaking. So it remained stunted for a long time. Then
So, sorry, let me pause you there. How many years now has your hair been?
Okay, if I want to say my hair growth, like when it started growing again, that's from 2019 entering 2020. So as soon as the pandemic started, I did a particular hairstyle that I left for 3 months at a stretch.
Yeah.
So by the time I took it down, I was like, wait, my hair is picking up. Like, yeah, I started growing again. Yeah, so I'll say 2020 officially.
So like 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay, so continue what you were saying.
Yeah, so, you know, when they were talking like that, it was painful because that was not what I was hearing at some point.
Yeah.
Then now story has changed. But for a long time, I also did not care. But I had this girl in my secondary school. Her hair was really long. And you ask Marita, what do you do to her? No, she does not do anything. She does not do anything. I was looking at, what do you mean you don't do anything? Tell us what you are doing so that we can also be like you. But now that I'm in that position, I understand what she's saying. What grows?
So you're telling us that you don't do anything.
To be honest, yeah.
So
my hair grows the longest when it's like kept away. I'm not paying attention to it. And when I'm saying I'm not paying attention to it, I'm not saying I'm not washing when I need to.
Yeah.
Like, I have a routine. For my routine, I do my hair once a month. And that once a month can be once in 2 months actually. So that one time is when I detangle, wash, do my deep conditioning treatments, then rinse it out, add my leave-in conditioner. So as I'm adding my leave-in conditioner, is with the mind of, I already know what I'm doing next. So if I'm going to do something like this on my hair, that moment when I'm adding my leave-in conditioner, I'm patting it, I'm braiding it up. So once I'm done braiding it like that, it's the end of the month.
But you agree with me that one way to retain length is not touching it.
Definitely, definitely. All those, today, you know, I just feel good. I'll let the afro just shine. Bring out your afro peak. You're combing. You see all those hair that you're seeing on the floor? Is what you accumulate.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you'll be wondering, my hair does not grow. It's a lie. It grew. You have broken it off. So all those excessive combing, all those every time I want to touch it, no. The hair does not like it. Just
is that for only natural, but for both natural and relaxed? Any
hair, actually, anyone. It's not just. That's why somebody was telling me just Friday, that you know she's tired of her natural hair. She just wants to relax it. I'm like, if you're looking for relaxed hair that will flourish, it's also work.
True.
Don't think you're running from natural to go and do relaxed and you just relax. No.
Still work.
There's still work to do. So, yeah.
So Esther, tell us, do you think genetics has a role play in the length of your hair, the growth of your hair?
Well, I mean, genetics definitely does something because genetically, I have full hair. Like my mom's hair is full, is long, is black and gray. So any gray you're seeing,
Yeah,
I took
can
everything. So as soon as I was born, I was gray, the hair was full, yeah, all of that. But when it comes to length, because if you look at my mom's hair, it has quite the length. Like it's not short. But at the end of the day, it's not as long as mine because she does not
take care of it like that.
Any extraness I'm doing, she's not doing all those things. Hers is just let me do my hair, look pretty, and move. Yeah, but all the take care and make sure that you trim when it's necessary. The whole routine I was talking about earlier. She does not do all of those things. And when they want to braid her hair too, the way they braid in Nigeria, everything is really tight. They don't care. They just comb. Whether it's breaking off, whether it's paining you, they don't care. So if she takes care of her own too, it has potential. But yeah, genetics has a part because if genetically my hair is kind of sparse, it can grow long, but I don't guarantee you the density.
Okay.
Yeah, so
we are saying that even if genetically we don't have long hair in my family, I can still grow.
Definitely, as long as you're alive, your hair is growing. Yeah.
So I just need to know how to retain the length.
Definitely.
So Esther, can you tell us what product you use for your hair? And don't tell us you don't use any product too.
No, definitely I use products. I mean, if I'm washing my hair, it's a product. So for shampoo, I use sulfate-free shampoo. Yeah.
Why?
Because sulfate dries out your hair.
Oh.
Yeah, so you want something that is sulfate-free so that it let me just call it a moisturizing shampoo because ideally shampoo does not moisturize your hair. You're washing things off. So you're washing the oil of your hair normally off. So but sulfate-free so that everything is not just dry and stiff. Then right after, as I'm coming out, for me, I have to use warm water to wash my hair.
Why?
Because I have low porosity hair. So I can stay under the shower and it will end up just standing in a puff like that. But with the warm water, I can like break the bonds or whatever they call it and let everything penetrate. Then I go right into my deep conditioner. And when I'm washing my hair, I prefer to wash it in sections because most times I've already detangled my hair before entering the shampoo. In that way, the detangling I'm doing after is not as much. So I wash my hair in twist with the shampoo, then right into the deep conditioner. Then for the deep conditioner, I don't really have one I use. I just use something I can find in the moment because please, I'm a student. I don't have money to buy funny things. So I just use the deep conditioner right in the twist like that and bag my hair for 1 hour. Then rinse it out, mostly with cold water or any water you see.
You don't use warm water?
I can use warm water, but the reason why I've kind of made it uniform to use cold water is because sometimes I'm doing a protein treatment as my deep conditioner. Like if I've left my hair for a long time, and my protein treatment is basically the same deep conditioner I add mayonnaise to it, and
Wait, the mayonnaise
egg.
we eat.
Yeah, they say hair mayonnaise, but please, mayonnaise is mayonnaise. I just put the mayonnaise and break one egg in it. So if I use warm water to rinse
fry
out,
your hair?
thank you. Not even that I'm frying my hair, but the egg can cook.
Yeah, cook rather.
Yeah, so I just use cold water.
That's happened to someone I know before.
So just to make things uniform, I just use cold water for my rinsing out of deep conditioner generally. So that means I've already killed two birds with one stone. Talking about when I leave my hair for long and what I do normally. Then after rinsing out the deep conditioner, I go right into my leave-in conditioner and styling. So these days I'm using Cream of Nature's coconut milk leave-in conditioner. It has really nice fragrance and it makes my hair soft. Yeah.
Are you stressing me? What do you think of stressing me? You know stressing me?
Oh yeah, the shampoo. I don't think there's anything wrong in it because these days, from the things I've been using, I've realized that products do little to nothing. You just have to know your routine because like this last month now, I decided I didn't want to use oil on my hair. Not necessarily because of anything that is going on, but I was tired of, you wake up and there's oil on the pillowcase and all of these things. So I was like, and weather is not as hot as earlier before now in the year. So I was like, I can still endure the itchy scalp. And anytime it was really itchy, I'll just take my spray bottle, just spray water, and everything calms down again. So that's when I now realized that hair will grow the same amount of hair that is supposed to grow in the months, because it said hair grows 0.5 to maybe about a quarter of an inch per month. And I've noticed that mine grows steadily 0.5 inches. So that's why I prefer to do my hair last day of the previous month, so that throughout this month I can see what has grown. So if it looks as if the length is not where it's supposed to be, then I know that it's breaking off from below, because definitely it grew from here. It's not down there. Hair is not growing from down there, it's growing from up here. So yeah, so that's basically what I do.
Okay.
Shampoo, deep condition, leave-in conditioner. Yeah.
So I'm meant to have asked this question earlier on. What type of hair do you have? 4A, 4B, 4C? There's 4A, right? Most people always like, my hair is 4C. Once the hair is full like this, it's 4C.
My hair is definitely type 4. But when it comes to the A, B, C, whatever, I really don't know. Okay. Yeah, but I'm definitely not a type C, because I've seen C's. No, I'm not there. Because my hair, the curls are looser. So before I became this long, there was a time when the whole length of my hair that you're seeing, that's where it reaches. There's no, let me come and pull it and see where it reaches. No. So, or it's not too far from where it is.
So you're saying that your hair does not shrink like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But these days, I mean, you seem to want to be doing some funny things, but still, no, I'm not type 4C, no. But type 4, I mean, you can see it's black, it's curly, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you said that, you have to, like now you maintain your hair by you plaiting it. So like, how do you wear it out? Do you always like braid it with, like wear into different styles? This week you do all back, this next week you carry it afro. Like, how do you maintain it like that?
Definitely not me. If you see one hairstyle on my head, it's lasting the whole of that month. Sorry. Even when it's getting rough, I'm sorry. Just don't look. Close your eyes. So that's the only way, because at the end of the day, when everybody sees, when maybe I straighten it, or the only time I actually even let my afro out, if you see my afro out, I'm at the hairdresser's place. I'm about to enter there to go and braid it up. So you will never catch me along the street and say, oh wow, she wore her afro out today. No.
So how often do you straighten your hair?
This is actually the first time I've straightened my hair since, I think the last time I did something similar was 2020, because I also wanted to trim it, but it was just blow dry I did. Not by myself, my housemate at the time did it for me. But this is the first time, I mean, I mentally prepared for it. I asked a lot of questions. Please, how is this person? Are you sure they will not fry off my hair? Then they now showed me different other naturals that I look up to, who have gone there too. And everything was okay. So I already knew I was going to do this at the time I did it. So yeah.
Okay. So you got your hair trimmed this time around?
Yes.
Okay, so now that means it's meant to be longer than where it is right now if you hadn't trimmed it.
Yeah. Well, in April, I also kind of did a patch cut. I will not call it a trim because I took quite a good length off of it. So I'll also send you where it was and where I cut it to. So you see the difference. But now we're back to before I cut it in April. And I still had to just take care of the ends. But they did not trim it too much.
So do you recommend trimming? Like, what's the benefit of trimming your hair?
The benefit of trimming is for the health of your hair. Because when you don't trim, most times from the way our hair is, you get knots, you get split ends, and if you don't take care of those things, something like split end now, it starts from split legs like this. Over time, it continues going up. So your strand that should have been very thick now becomes two thin-looking strands, and at the end of the day, when you go and straighten your hair or something, everything is looking all stringy and see-through at the end. So you just need to clip it off so that it looks good. And also, people used to say that trimming your hair is for it to grow longer. No, trimming is not to grow longer because you are cutting the hair basically, but it's just for it to thrive better. Because when those knots are not there, other hair strands are not coming to form more knots on it, and then you now have this big ball of tangle. So it's basically for the health and for it to look fuller here at the bottom.
Okay, thank you. So tell me, like, why won't our hair grow like the rest of us? Why is it not growing? Apart from genetics?
Because of the things you do to it.
Okay.
So number one, like other naturals that I look up to or like I watch on YouTube, they tell you that when your hair is rubbing on, for example, you're wearing cotton material, when those hair keep rubbing on the cotton, sometimes they hook on it, and by the time you just dust it off. Sorry, it looks like we're going to fall. I just dust it off, it can break. And anytime your hair breaks unintentionally, it does not break cleanly. That's why they even say when you're trimming your hair, don't use paper scissors because it cuts it and everything is just open. So those split ends we're trying to avoid, you cause them. So anytime the hair is just breaking on its own, it ends up with splits, which is also not good for the hair, and you can also break it off. So people do that. Then another thing is, when we get one small length now, we want to show off. So that's how you're going out today now, you're losing it from the bun it was, you want to comb it out. And like I said, with every combing is breakage. So obviously, when you're losing more than you're getting, the hair will remain at that length. So, and over trimming too. If I want to trim my hair every month, I'm getting off an inch in a month and I'm trimming off 1 inch, please.
True.
That's -1.
So do you say we should trim our hair ourselves, or we have to go somewhere for professional?
You can trim yourself because this is kind of my first professional trimming. Before, the way I used to do it is, as I'm twisting my hair up, when I get to the ends where they are looking jagged, I have my personal hair scissors. I just cut them off, so dusting like that. So the interval should be at least maybe twice a year. But it just depends on what your hair needs in the moment. If it looks more damaged, you have to do it more often. But I mean, if your hair is pretty healthy, because now that I've trimmed, January will not come and I'll trim again. No, maybe just dust some things that don't look too good. But over trimming is not good because you cannot be trying to, you have +2 and you're removing -3. You end up with -1. So you're not expecting that your hair should have, okay, maybe it should be at shoulder length now. and now I already cut off 2 inches. So another way I measure my hair, each one of my, let's just call it finger lines for layman's terms, is 1 inch long. So at the end of the month, I'm expecting I get this. At the end of 2 months, I get this. So if now I want to trim and I trim up to here, the whole of this is gone. So that's another way you can measure your hair too. So, but measure it from up here. Measure, okay, I got 1 inch this month. So don't really worry about where does it reach.
Wait, sorry, you said we should measure from up there. Like how do we not know if it's
okay? For example, now let me take this down. When I freshly do this, right? You see the way it's close to my scalp. This one is actually loose. So if I put my hand in here and bring it out back, it's reaching here. So if I'm keeping this here for a month and it suddenly reaches here, I shouldn't count it as my hair has grown 1 inch, because from the beginning it was loose up to 0.5 inches. So next, at the end of the month, if I want to measure it, so pull on it. This loose part will be the new growth as time goes on. So just put your hand here like this, up to where you feel the bulb of where the hair is starting. That's the new growth.
But what if our hair was not braided all this while?
If it was not braided the whole time, well, that would be kind of difficult to do.
Can we use like a tape roll, a ruler?
Yeah, you can. It's just that personally for me, I never, saw all those kind of things. Because even if it's in cornrows too, there's no way. When it grows, it lifts. So when you lift it up and put your hand, you can measure it. But if it's that the hair was just all out all through the month, I mean, you're already defeating the purpose of what I was saying. How is your hair all out throughout the month and you expect me to believe that it grew? I'll suspect that you have broken many things off of it. Yeah.
Okay. What about they always say, use satin scarf, sleep on satin pillowcase.
Oh, yeah.
How is that?
Well, to be honest, I also do the same thing. And I think that will also tie into the fact that you should not just let your hair be rubbing on your clothes, because when it's cotton pillowcase, we are not gentle when we sleep. So all those rubbing and rolling around, for example, if my hair is in a puff and I'm rolling around so much, I'm encouraging my hair to tangle up. So everything is all rubbing on themselves. And number 2 is because the moisture that we put in our hair, when it comes to cotton, it dries it out. It sucks it up. But satin almost preserves your moisture right there where it is. You wake up and remove your satin bonnet and your hair still feels moisturized. Compared to if it was cotton, you slept off and everything will dry and stiff, which defeats the purpose. I mean, we want our hair to be moisturized as much as possible, because dry hair is also an encouragement for breakage. So yeah, that's why
we use satin.
Yeah.
So do you have, like, how often do you wash your hair?
Once a month.
Once a month.
Or once in 2 months, depending on the style I'm wearing. I don't wash my hair inside styles.
Okay. So why don't you put relaxer on your hair?
Well, first things first, it was more of
personal conviction?
No, a religious thing.
Okay.
Because my church does not do those things. But eventually, now that I've grown up, I mean, the whole process, the whole chemical, the whole not finding the right person to do it and getting burns on the scalp and those things. So, and my natural hair does not really give me tough time, except when I'm tired of it. So if it's not disturbing me, why bother? Those are part of my reasons. Never actually even thought of relaxing it, to be honest. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So now, Esther, you said that we should not always touch our hair, right? But then, if you have short hair now, let's say I'm starting again, right? And I have my short hair.
Yeah.
like it's not easy to carry. You have to style it somehow. You can't just always just braid it and go out. Like what if you can't even braid it? Like you always have to like. I feel for me, I have my hair strength is very badly, which is why I don't just want to go and relax my hair because I could not just deal. Like they'll see me at school today. I should what happened to you? Cut your hair. Next day, your hair is editing long back, like because you know you have to like straight, not want blow dry or straighten it, or you know always plait it for it to come back. So you don't deal with that level of shrinkage, right? So my hair always shrinks, right? So like that's one thing that makes it difficult for some people. We find that you have to always put your hair, braid it, then do this style, and it's just not easy, right? So do you think it's something that is still doable?
Yeah, definitely. Like my housemate, yeah, for her hair also shrinks a lot. But when she's not in a particular style, what she does is twist. So her hair is always twisted, not like she just burns it. So she twists it like that and maybe put it away. I have another friend who also uses wigs. So what she just does is the regular cornrows under the wig till she's ready to take it out again. So yeah, those are things that people do to still get the same effect without doing the most. I think the main point, because for people who I'm going out today now, I want to pack my hair, and when I'm coming back, definitely you have to braid it up. To be honest, it's stress for you too. So that's why I just prefer braid it or do whatever. If it's cornrows you want to do, if it's twists you want to do, just do it so it looks all pretty. It lasts you the rest of the month till you do something else again. It's just that if you want longer natural hair, it's almost as if you have to keep doing it.
I know all of this is not easy. Getting to this length is hard work. At least you put in a lot of work. You have to like put your mind at it and be patient with your hair. Like you really have to be patient because you can't just go into the bedroom. Just see how she says you first detangle before even going to the washroom. Wow. Be patient. Even though you're not for patience, you can have what type of hair. See our length.
Patience.
See how long our length is.
Consistency.
Consistency. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you also need to be taking pictures so that you see the progress. Yeah. Because sometimes you're the one used to the hair, so you don't really see that something has changed. But if somebody else comes to say that, oh wow, your hair has really grown, and you're like, no. But when you're taking pictures, oh, it's true, this time my twist reached the back of my hair. In 2 months' time, it's reaching here. In another 2 months' time, it's already on your shoulders. Another 2 months, before you know it, you're almost there.
Yeah. And another thing is that, like you said, no matter the hair you have, whether it's relaxed or natural, it still requires work.
Definitely.
And you still need to be patient. Like everything she said, you can still apply. It's just that maybe you will not use exact same product, but then you still need to put in that level of work. Like when I said, like what you said now in the washroom before, and when I use my shampoo and conditioner, I realized it angled my hair, and I don't know why. And I was looking for a solution, but I was able to crack the code of recent, and I started saying retention of length. Like I started saying length, like this hair is growing, no, I'm going to. But then I'm still let's use this hair. I'm still learning about my hair, and I think it takes time to actually know about your hair.
Yeah, definitely. You have to, because when you don't know about your hair, you want to use other people's methods. At the end of the day, you get frustrated because it's not working. But when you know your own hair personally now, then you can do whatever. Because I cannot tell somebody else that, oh, just do this. What I'm doing, even my own direct housemates cannot do it. Because we have different kind of hair.
So thank you so much, Esther. Like guys, what do you think about this video? Like, do you think you've learned from this video? Let me know in the comment section below. And yes, Esther, thank you so much for honoring us with your time.
Thank you for having me. And sorry that I'm looking like this, you guys. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have, done something better, but please, I need to,
It's okay, we caught her on our waist. Like I didn't even tell Esther before now. I just called her like today. I'm like, Esther, you know what? I have a proposal for you, okay? Can we do this? And she was like, okay, no problem. And she was about going out, and I just arrested her and said, no, girl, we're gonna shoot this video today because we're doing up today. So guys, please wish her a happy birthday in comment section.
Thank you.
Tell her happy birthday, and follow her on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle? Olajumoke's hair _. Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen. So you're going to see her progress. She has some pictures and videos. Well, I'm also going to have put some here by now. But still follow her so you can learn more, see her length. Maybe it's going to be getting to the floor now.
Don't worry, I'll call you to come and help me carry it.
Anyway, thank you so much. Just them to subscribe, like this video.
Alright, you guys, like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, subscribe, and please join the family, make it bigger. It's Christmas season. Let's all let's all enjoy. Yes. And in case you are bored, there's something to entertain you. Why not? Hello, it's for free. Please.
And if you want to have long hair, just come be watching my videos. The spirit of long hair will just be following you. Spirit of God that gives long hair.
I agree.
So guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, my name remains Precious Ayorinde, and from Esther and I, it is bye.
Bye.
No, are you kidding me? Hey, fine girl. Anyway, they know by the time I put pictures now, they know that this is a fine girl.
You guys, for anytime you're not feeling confident, that your hair is looking rough, go and buy a face cap. Or buy bandana, style it. Okay. Anybody who talks, if you don't feel like answering, just look at them and walk away.